struct and class in C#. Let's check with example. In this example, we have created one struct having name employee, and this struct having two property, first name and last name. Just call this struct into main method, and with the help of this struct object we can access the variable value. Dot last name just print this value. First name and last name. Okay, first name and last name is a display in the output. Basically in this example we just created the struct having name employee and assign this value the first name and last name, and just print this first name and last name value. Now just in second part, create the constructor in struct. Basically in struct having parameterized constructor, public employee first name and last name. Without parameter, constructor is not available in struct. This dot first name equal to first name, and this dot last name equal to last name. And in main method we call parameterized struct. Parameterless struct is not available in struct. Okay, just execute this project. Okay, in second example, this is a parameterized struct. Now let's check the difference between struct and the class. Difference between struct in C# and classes in C# means basically difference between struct and classes. Inherit from struct is inherit from system.value and classes is inherit from system.object, and struct is value type and classes is reference type. Stack data is stored in stack, struct data is stored in stack, and classes data is stored in heap. Array, in case of array, element are the actual instance of the value type, elements are just reference to instance of the reference type residing on the heap. Memory uses boxed when calls to a reference type or one of the interface they implement unbox when cast back to the value type. And in case of class, no boxing and unboxing concept. If you are new in boxing and unboxing, you can check in the playlist. There is one video of difference between boxing and unboxing in C#. Next part, assignment. Copy entire data because this is value type, and copy the reference because this is a reference type, and does not affect any of its copy. Changes to an instance does not affect any of its copy because this is value type, and affect all the reference point to the instance because class is a reference type. Mutability should be immutable and class is mutable. Destructor cannot have destructor in case of struct, cannot have a destructor in case of class having destructor. We can implement destructor concept. Inheritance only from an interface, full supported. In case of class, full supported inheritance. In case of polymorphism, there is a no polymorphism concept in struct, and in case of class having polymorphism concept. Constructor cannot have explicit parameterless constructor. In case of class, any constructor, and in case of struct, only parameter constructor are available. Abstract, no abstract concept available in struct, have abstract keyword in C#. And the last one, member access modifier. In case of struct having public, we can apply public, private, internal. In case of class, we can implement public, protected, internal, private, protected. These are the difference between struct in C# and classes in C#.